Welcome back to another trip, man. Y'all here with Tryppy Joker. We got a special guest with us today, Madison Ludwig. Tell us about yourself.
Straight like that. Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm Madison. I don't know ever how to tell about myself. What do you mean?
Like, who are you? Where are you from? What's some facts? Whatever you want to share. What do you do?
I mean, who am I?
Yeah.
I am a 24-year-old college grad from Lexington, but I live in the Ville. I have for the last few years. I graduated from there. I'm a social work girly.
From Lexington?
Yeah. I graduated from U of L here.
Oh.
So I've lived here for the last couple of years, but
Cool.
I'm from Lex. So my normal 9 to 5, I am like a caregiver, and I work at a nonprofit. And then after that, I just be chilling and making content and trying to make content, trying to be consistent with making content and just kind of figuring out what's next. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's not much to me. Still figuring it all out.
I mean, it sounds like a lot what you got your degree in.
Social work with a master's.
Do you feel like you're putting your social work degree to use?
Yes, that's what I do on a daily basis.
Oh, with the caregiving?
In the nonprofit. I'm a community program coordinator, so that's very much social work.
So what type of nonprofit organization is it? Like, what do they do?
We have different services that are at no cost to our clients. We help people basically when they're in a crisis. So whether they need help with their LG&E, their electricity, their water, it might be at risk for getting shut off, rent if they're at risk for eviction, food pantry.
Hey, the first of the month is coming up.
Yeah,
so
it quite literally
everybody
is.
Tap in. Link in bio.
Yeah, we can help with that. Small portions at a time. We have the food pantry, infant support. I mean, if they come to us with a need, we figure out what we can do for them, provide the resource, or refer them somewhere. So,
yeah. Do you feel like the content that you create is guided towards sharing that, or is it?
No, not at all.
Oh.
It's like two separate lives.
Wow. Okay.
And not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I would say that I have a pretty versatile personality, so I have that caregiving school path,
yeah.
you know, but also I'm very free-spirited.
Yeah.
I would say that I'm pretty transparent, and that's what most of my videos consist of, is just random stuff that Madison does. Like, it's just my life. This is reality. Like, you're gonna see some of that. I don't film too much at work. I will talk about some things because I do have a serious side, but I like to make funny content. I like to make content that's gonna make you be like, what the heck?
I've seen some videos.
Yeah, I'm very bizarre. I'm very random. I like to post content that most people are thinking but not saying.
Yeah.
I post some of my Christian content.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. Whatever it is that I'm feeling, I want to post about it. I've tried to find like a niche or whatever, but I think I don't have one. I think it's just a little bit of everything.
You're just exploring
It's just Madison.
Yeah.
Like, this is just what you're going to get, and that's very separate from what I do at work.
Yeah. So I realized from a few of your videos you went viral. How do you deal with that, and what do you do when you do go viral? Like, do you take advantage of it, or do you just like, oh, I went viral, it's another video?
I mean, it's not so much of like how you handle it. I think it's like, it's the internet, so in real life it's not like, I gotta handle this, but I think it's really cool. I think it's always kind of like a inspiration or like a little bit of motivation, because if I can do that, I can do it again. I have a couple of them, so it's very exciting. I will never let any of that go to my head, but it does make me feel like I can reach a pretty decent audience, a lot of people, and I do want to take advantage of that. I have tried taking advantage of that. I intend to take advantage of that, but like I said, I got to be more consistent with what I'm doing. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, okay, I can make money off of this. I don't know how long they're going to have TikTok.
Yeah.
If they're still going to ban it. And I hope that they don't, because
I think
that's
it's
what
all
I'm using.
propaganda. I think it's just to make more fans get
that's what I use. That's my biggest platform right now. And I am trying to like write ideas out and collaborate sometimes, which I'm inconsistent with that too, but I'm working on it. Just trying to bring it to real life, like set meetings, do things, be intentional about what you're posting, and whatever comes from it is, I'm going to explore it. I'm working on taking opportunities and not being scared and just like seeing what's to things, even if it's not my usual. So with content creating and going viral, I've started trying to tap into more of like acting skits and like fashion, because that can lead to modeling. And I'm knowing that things can really come from the platforms. I know some people are like, oh, like you do the social media. Like my dad and I have talked about it, but he has realized our generation, we can really, all generations at this point, because people are hopping on it, but you can really make money off of social media. So everything's not about money, but if I can make some money off of doing something that I enjoy doing, I want to explore that and see where it goes. There's not one set path that I have currently. It's kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. You hit me up to do it, I'll do it. I'll try it. Get out of my comfort zone and see what happens.
So you mentioned your dad. Does all of your family support you in your content creation, or only a select few that you tell?
I have a very supportive family, and I am 24. My cousin is around 26, and my brother's around 30. We've all taken non-traditional paths, so we all have regular day jobs. We're all in the line of public service and all of that, but my cousin dances, my brother does like trades and different things like that, and I do content, and my aunt also does content, and she's in her 40s. So everybody is very much aware of this is our generation, like this is the new reality. Social media. My grandparents are in the church, but they are very aware of what their grandchildren do. They're supportive. They know that things can come from it. They're like, if it's benefiting you and you're being safe about it, and you're just being you and you're pursuing it for the right reasons, why not? So everybody's very supportive. They all know all my personality. It is not hidden. Some of my content does press my dad's buttons a little bit, and he gets a little stressed, all in like the fact that he cares. But no, everybody just is like, oh, did y'all see her video? Did y'all see Madison's video? They'll talk about it at the family gathering. We just laugh about it. They're very aware, and they're very supportive.
So do you ever plan to break free from like the 9-to-5 route, or is that like a thing that you want to stay towards for like security?
I've had this conversation multiple times, and everybody is always like, girl, like, I would quit tomorrow. I'll go do this. Like, and I understand that. And me being a Christian, I am trying to feel like, okay, I'll pray about it. And if I feel like, okay, a lot of my worry is, how am I going to make money if this don't work out or whatever? So it's my stability path. I do it because I feel like my purpose in the world is to serve people, but I feel like I can do that in various ways, and I feel like I'm learning about my personality, and I'm supposed to use my personality and the fact that I do like social media, and I got to use all parts of me to like kind of serve this purpose. I can serve it through social media just as well as I can serve it through my 9-to-5. And so with that mindset, I've kind of been like, do I take content seriously? Like, do I take just this kind of not a normal 9-to-5? Because it doesn't all solely have to be content. It can be other things that are just kind of being your own boss, or just kind of exploring your own thing. I've prayed about it. I'm not against it, but I feel like right now I'm still early on, so I'm like, I don't know if I should just quit off the bat. But I wouldn't mind it being something, if I can really lock in, I wouldn't mind it being something. I've started to learn I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own schedule. I want to do what I want to do. So I kind of need to like work on taking it seriously. And if I did, I wouldn't mind. Like, I know what I'm doing right now isn't forever. But I really like this specific location. I feel like if I was somewhere I was unhappy right now, I might just say like, fuck it, and just go do it, see where I end up. But I'm kind of locked in right now, so it's kind of a tough situation. I'm not locked in Louisville. I'm thinking about moving. I'm just kind of like, just move and do it, like take it seriously. Maybe going to a different state will make you boom, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You hear crazy stories, people just, it takes one video, you go up, good opportunities come from it, and then sometimes you flop. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Makes sense. That makes sense. So what's some advice you would give to people that are in Christian belief and wanting to be free spirited like you are and put yourself out there?
Be mindful. I feel like I'm still very early on in my journey. I think that we all like grow and change and we make mistakes. But if you're going to be a creator and you're going to have this sort of image and you want to be a true Christian, you do have to be a true Christian. Like, I know some of my content I'm going to eventually need to take down. I probably should already. And I know that all my content is not bad, but it's just kind of like, don't let it get to your head. You know, like, pray about it. Kind of just be true to who you are as a Christian individual. Don't go straying away trying to make content, any kind of content, just to get a view. Like, it don't work like that. If it's meant for you, it's gonna come. You know, I feel like I've not had to do the most for some of my stuff to go viral. It just be some real life normal stuff, and it's quality content, and it has no bad reflection on me as a Christian. So I've had to work on that myself. It's kind of like, what are you pushing out? And I have to be mindful of some of my videos and be like, okay, this isn't a good representation, but this one's not so bad. And I think it's also kind of good to show people you can be a Christian and still be goofy. You can still be a Christian and still have fun. And, you know, I probably shouldn't go out and do that. That's not what I'm saying. But more so, like, you can see that you're having fun with friends. You're enjoying your day-to-day life, so on and so forth, while still being a Christian and making content. So I don't know, just kind of be true to that and mindful and intentional, and if it's supposed to be for you, it'll come.
That's dope. That's dope. So what are some of your personal motivations?
Ooh. Personal motivations. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a hard question to answer. I feel like sometimes I lack motivation, which is why I don't do a lot of stuff. I just know that, like, I can't sit on my ass and not do stuff. So I've just never been a person that's just gonna sit here. I'm like, it's sort of in me, this drive to thrive and do well and grow. I won't say like, oh, this motivates me to get up every day and do this, except for the fact that I don't want to, like, be on my ass in the street somewhere. Like, I have to get up and grind. I have to get up and do something. And so if I'm gonna have to work every day, it's got to be something that I enjoy. So what motivates me is knowing that this is a certain lifestyle that I want to live. What are you gonna do to achieve it? Get off your ass and go do it. I want to have a cute answer, a sentimental, like, this really motivates me. I get up and do this, but like, I mean, I do it because it's what I got to do. I don't have anyone that I'm not really doing anything for. I mean, I will do anything, you know, for my family, for my people, like, but there's not like, oh, I get up and do this every day for my kid and blah, blah. It's just not like that. I get up because I got to get up and do some shit. So I'm going to do what I enjoy.
That's dope. So as far as brand sponsorships, what route would you go down if someone came to you, or if a big brand or a small brand, local brand, whatever, came to you and was like, if you mention my video or my product every video, what would that process be if you would be interested in that?
I'm all for anything. I mean, it's just, I'm all for collaborating. I know that I'm early on in what I want to do, but I feel like if there's any way that I can push your shit, you can push mine. If somebody came to me and was like, I would like to have you make this type of content, we would just literally discuss a rate, a schedule. What is it that you need from me? And let's do it if I feel like it's something I'm interested in. If it's not something that I would want to do, I mean, then I simply just wouldn't do it. But there's not like a certain brand or type of brand that I would want to go for. It's kind of like, bring the opportunity here and I'll see, you know, what we're going to do about it. I've had, like, not brand per se, I've had people be like, hey, I would like you to post my music on your TikTok in a video. What's your rate? Or I've had, you know, even as simple as TikTok collaborators who are like, promote my product or this or that. I'm like, okay, cool. So we do that. But if someone was like, hey, I got this hoodie, or I got well, actually, I have this hoodie, and somebody asked me to do it, and they want to be collaborative. So I'm just like, I like the hoodie, I'll do it. If it was some weak shit, I wouldn't. It's just
Right.
kind of like, whatever. I'm not one of those people who really like needs something out of everything. So if you want me to model your hoodie, maybe I'll just get the opportunity to really model your hoodie and get, maybe you're a high brand hoodie and I can get traction to my page, or maybe you're gonna compensate me and I'm gonna get paid for it, and that'll just be like the return. So I'm all for collaborations and networking, monetary or not, preferably monetary, but you know that's not always the biggest or the most important thing. So
Facts. So at this point, the trip has reached its destination. I hope y'all enjoyed this story with Madison. Any last words for the fans?
Follow me. I wish they could see this. Follow me on TikTok, Madison, period, or dot, Ludwig, LUDWIG 2. Instagram, Madison Ludwig. And fuck with my content. I'm about to figure out some more shit, and then y'all gotta rock with it.
Thanks. Link in bio. Tap in. Life's a trip.